That's been making the headlines all through last week. Augusta Westland was the top story. It is my fourth story tonight. Quizzed by the CBI for the fourth time, former Air Chief Marshal S.P. Tyagi today told investigators that he was not the only person who had decided on lowering the altitude of VVIP helicopters to meet tender requirements. In a fresh twist to the investigations, agencies also have discovered a part of the kickbacks was sent to India through foreign direct investment. Atir Khan brings you the inside story of what happened today in the Augusta Westland investigation. The Italian Marines then be now allowed to return to their country. Maha Siddiqui joining me at the moment. Maha, am I to assume that the one Italian Marine will go back to Italy right away, or is he subject to bail conditions as set by the Supreme Court of India?
Well, he's subject to bail conditions as set by the Supreme Court of India. That's clearly something that has been outlined by the arbitral tribunal. And this is the official statement of the MEA spokesperson, which I'm holding, which clearly says that while remaining under the authority of the Supreme Court of India, Sergeant Girone may return to Italy for the duration of the present arbitration. Let me point out, Rajdeep, that India, on the one hand, is extremely keen to wrap up this Marines issue because it has hurt the interest of India over the last few years. Italy has successfully stopped India from becoming a member of the missile technology control regime, which India is very desperate to get into and wrap it up before US President Barack Obama's regime ends. Italy has also successfully for 2 years blocked the annual meeting between India and EU, which only just happened this year when Prime Minister Modi went to Brussels. Our trade with Italy has gone down, and also the bilateral relations between the two countries have been on a virtual freeze since the issue of the Italian Marines. So on the one hand, South Bloc is very keen to wrap up this issue, and that is why we are seeing this sort of a soft sort of a tone that has been taken by the Ministry of External Affairs. Right. On the one hand, saying that the Supreme Court will decide the bail conditions, but on the other hand side, not saying that India is going to contest this. But the other issue before India at this point is also that this matter is now very intricately intertwined with the issue of Augusta Westland, where Christian Michael has made certain claims that the Prime Minister had a meeting with the Italian Prime Minister in 2015 on the sidelines of UNGA, which MEA has denied. However, so that makes the situation tricky.
So they're saying that the trickiness for the government is that if today you allow the Marines to go or keep the conditions very, very soft, then people might say there was a deal between the Italian Prime Minister and Prime Minister Modi. Interesting, Maha Siddiqui, the way things are developing both in Augusta Westland and in the Italian Marines case.